Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up an easier way to trade version 4, revision 3, semi-EA onto your charts. I'm going to show you how to actually build the chart from scratch. So please watch this video in its entirety. It's going to be very, very detailed, and it's going to really help you get everything set up the way that we do it. All right, you're going to have 3 files in your package, okay? 3 files right here in your package, along with your EA that you receive. You're going to have a start here one. Okay, and in the start here, you're going to have V4 revision 3 preset files and preset templates right here. This is the start here folder, and you have your V4 revision 3 right here preset files, and you have your preset template right here, along with the indicators, along with the setup guide. Read this first, watch this video, and what the inputs mean. So read this first. Let's go over this. Read this first. It tells you, our website, our Telegram group, our 24-hour trade room where you can actually see trades running 24 hours, and our presentation Zoom room. All right. So it says, please watch the video before installing the templates, indicators, and semi-expert advisor. We recommend that you use the preset files in this package. Make sure to download the preset templates to your desktop for easier installation, just like I have. You want to put it on your desktop. Load the default template into the chart, and then load the preset files into the pairs respectively. Then you have your disclaimer there. You want to trade with only money that you afford that you can risk losing. So let's read this first and understand. Next, you want to go to watch this video. There's a short video here on it's going to help you download. It's going to help you install everything. And that's this video that we're shooting right now. Then we have a PowerPoint here, but what the inputs mean. And I'll go over that, what the inputs mean once we get to loading the EA. I'll just show you that section. Okay, and this is our setup guide. This is actually a pictogram of everything of how the settings should look. But if you use our preset files, you won't have to do this, but we want to include it there for you. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, okay, is we want to go ahead and load a template, right? We want to load a template. So now I'm going to bring this screen over here, and this is what we want to do. Basic templates. We have these 9 pairs that we're using. If you have US 500 in your broker, you want to use that one also, and that'll be 10 pairs. Okay, we have US 30, NAS 100, NAS 500 if your broker has it, EURAUD, EURUSD, GCAD, UCAD, Gold, Bitcoin, and ETHUSD. All right, we have these 9 pairs that we're working with right here. Okay, and one thing I want to let you know, do not use the ones with the F's on them. US 30F, which is futures, US 100.F. We don't use those. We use the regular pairs, okay? So how you're going to do it, first thing you want to do is if you don't see your market watch open right here, you want to go to File. You want to go to Market Watch. I closed it now. File, View, Market Watch. It brings up all your templates. Then you want to right click in here and click Show All, and that'll show every instrument that your broker uses, every one of them. We go down and we want to find these 9 instruments right here. So first we go look for US 30, which I see right here. We'll right click on it. You'll right click and click Chart Window, and that'll open it up. Okay. Next, you want to go to NAS 100. You want to find that one. NAS 100. Right click, Chart Window, and it'll open it up. Now you want to do this in succession for all of these pairs, all 9 of these pairs. So once you have all 9 pairs open, they should look like this at the bottom. No matter what your template you have open at the time, we're going to build that. Now I do want to let you know that the easy way to trade template can run. The easy way to trade semi-EA can run without any indicators on your screen. You don't even need candles. As long as you have the EA in the top right-hand corner and it's active and on, you don't have to have anything on you. You can have a blank screen if you want. But a lot of people like to actually see how the EA is, see what indicators that we're using. So we're going to help you build this template. Make sure your algo trading button is off. Whatever broker you have, you're going to have some type of algorithmic trading button up here. Red means off, green means on. Yours may be blue, whatever color, but red is off. Okay. So we want to make sure that's off because we don't want it to start taking trades as we're loading it. So make sure that's off. All right. Then you want to make sure your pairs are on the hour time frame. If for some reason your toolbar up here does not have the time frame up here, simply right click somewhere and click time frames. It'll show up. Okay. It'll show up right there. You can actually move it too. You can put it over here if you want right there, or you can by clicking on these dots, you can take it and drag it and move it. All right, so we want to make sure it's on the hour. So we want to open up each pair on the hour. Next thing we want to do, we want to go ahead and build this template. Now, as I said, we have the template and everything right here on our desktop. The preset template, the file is right on our desktop. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to right click, US 30, right click, go to templates, go to load, and from your desktop, go find it on your desktop, you want to find the template. And I think I called mine, what did I call mine? I called it the, what did I call it, y'all? I called it preset template. Okay. All right, we're going to right click, templates, load from my desktop. Go up here on my desktop, look for preset template. Preset template right here. Double click it, and that's my default template. Double click that template. Now you see all my indicators have shown up. All right, my indicators are showing up. If you don't have these white arrows on yours, it's because you did not load the indicators into your indicator list. Okay, and matter of fact, let me show you how to do that right quick. From right here in your start here file, you have a list called indicators. With your MT5 open, MT5 open, go ahead and just double click it. Just click it once, click it once, click it once. They should all show up in your indicators list. So click it, click it, click it. They should all show up in your indicators list. Now, now once you've done that, come back over here and just refresh the template again. Come over here and load template again. And we're going to go again from the desktop to the preset templates, default, and your template should load up. Everything should load up. We have the moving average is 13, 21, 200. Then we have our crosses. All right, everything should load up just like this. Your candle timer and your trade. Yours probably won't have the open trade on it right now because you're not in any trades. I have a different version, so mine shows up all the time. You will have an easy way to trade show up right here, but we're going to change that. So now that we have US 30 here, right, we want to and we have the template loaded, we want to come over here next, double click on the hat. It'll bring up an easy way to trade version 4 revision 3. Notice that your everything right here, what you're going to do is you're going to go load. Now you want to go back to the desktop and you want to load the preset template. So that is the version 4 revision 3 preset file. Double click that, and we're on US 30. We want to click the US 30 hour 1 set, and it'll load the US 30 entries in here, settings in here. You don't have to do anything. Load it up. The only thing you have to do is come over to the common tab and put a check and allow modifications. You may have to, you may not. It may already have it in there. If it does, then you don't have to do anything. Click inputs. Everything is set for you. Click. Now, this is our preset. The only thing you will modify is your fixed lot size, your and your stop loss. We do our lot size depending on your account. Okay. I personally, our company does not run a stop loss. We would recommend running a 50 pip. I mean, a 35 pip stop loss on it. Okay. Once you change that, all you have to do is double click and change it right there. Run a 30 pip. You're only trying to get on US 30 7 pips. That's all we're going for on this basic one. Okay. Everything else is set for you. Click OK. This one is set. Okay. Go to NAS 100. You're going to do the exact same thing. First, you're going to bring the template on. Templates, load template. Go back to your desktop. Go back to your desktop. Go down to, it was preset template right here. Default. All right. The default template is on now. All your indicators, everything's on. Right. Left click, double. Bring it up. Now, this is NAS 100. Load. Go back to your desktop. Go down to your version 4 revision 3 preset files. Well, now it's my US 100, same thing. US 100. Okay. Click it, and it sets those files for right. You want to come over here and actually do your lot size that you want and your stop loss. On this one, stop loss on that would be 35 pips, so you'd be 3,500 on this one. Okay. 3,500 on this one. So there we and that's, I'm sorry, 35,000. Okay, 3,500 on that one for a stop loss there. Okay, on US NAS 100 or US 100 be 3,500 if you want to stop loss. Leave the take profit alone because we're only going for 10 pips on this one. All right. Change your lot size for whatever lot size you're running. Everything else, check the common tabs to make sure. Inputs, click OK. All right. Then, as you've done it, we'll go back to US 30. I forgot we got to save the template. Go back, right click, templates, save it, and you want to save it as your US 30 template. Let's call it US 30. All right, just put US 30 in here. On this one, after you've done it, right click, save it. It's NAS 100. NAS 100. Next, EA pair. EA from EURAUD to these four right here. Gonna go with here. Got your template, right click, templates, load. Back from your desktop. Preset template, default. Puts everything on. Then we're gonna load here. We're gonna come over and load back to our desktop the set file, which is the version 4, revision 3 set file. We're gonna go EA, EU, GCAD, UCAD. That means all four of these are gonna be the same. So from EA to UCAD, all four is gonna be this one right here. Click it and you see the numbers change. Again, adjust your lot size. Your take profit is here. Your stop loss is here. Take profit, 5 pips, leave it there. Make sure the comment is checked. It's checked. Put OK. Save this one, right click, templates, save file as, just call it EURAUD or EA, whichever you want to call it, and click save. All right. Do the same thing for all four of these. For all four, EA, EU, GCAD, UCAD, the same thing. Follow that same thing. All right. Now let's go to gold. Click gold, right click, template, load again, desktop. We go to our default template, our preset template, which is default. Right there, default. Okay, after that, we're going to click on right here. We're going to go to load, back to our desktop. From our desktop, version 4, revision 3 preset file. This is gold. So we're going to gold, XAU USD. Right there, it loads the gold settings. Check the comments to make sure. Inputs, you want to actually, whatever lot size you want to do, whatever stop loss you're going to do. Okay, whatever stop loss. Recommend 35 pip stop loss here. Click OK. Right click, templates, and we got to save it as your gold template. So you want to come over here and click, just type in gold right there and click save. Okay, once you have that, now you have all of them, and we're going to go to Bitcoin. Right here, right click, templates, load. Back on our desktop, get our default template first. Everything is there. Click right here. Now we want to load the Bitcoin set file. Desktop, set file, BTC USD. Click it. Everything is there. Make sure the common tab, inputs. Make sure you whatever lot size you're going to use and stop loss. Recommend 35 pip stop loss. 3500 here. Okay. I'm sorry, this stop loss on Bitcoin will be 35000. All right, because this is 5 pips. The take profit on here is 5 pips with 3 zeros. 35 pip stop loss will be 3 zeros. You'll click OK. And then right click and save it. Templates. Save as, call it BTC, USD, or just plainly BTC. And click save. All right. So now, last one, ETH. Right click, templates, load, back from my desktop. Preset template, default. It loads all the indicators. Right click. We're going to come over here and load back to our desktop, to our version 4 revision 3 preset. ETH. It loads everything in. Common tab is good. Inputs. Again, your lot size. Whatever lot size, your take profit is 5 pips. Stop loss. Want to make it 35 pips or 35000. The same thing. Okay. Once you click OK, right click, templates, save, and you can call this an ETH, USD, or just simply ETH, and save it. And that is our template. That is our template. That is all the set files and everything loaded. You are good to go. The only thing you need to do next is come over here and turn on algo trading. Once you turn on algo trading, your EA is set. Now, I will say this, on our EA, we have multiple ways that you can set this. We use the 13 exponential, 21 exponential. You can use whatever MAs that you want to use. You can experiment around with whatever MAs. We recommend what we've just shown you, but this is your EA. You can use whatever settings you want to experiment. If you are experimenting, I recommend experimenting on demo first to find a setting that works for you, to find something that you like. Please go through the file right here that shows you the trade. I mean, what the inputs mean right here. I'll open that up for you. What the inputs mean. It simply goes down and tells you what it is. Okay. It simply tells you what it is. Go through and it shows you what each thing is. So I suggest you going through this, looking at that, and seeing how that works. That is it for our video on getting your template and everything set up. You should have no problems. Everything should work fine. And we tell you, please, again, our past profits do not guarantee your future results. Only trade with money that you can afford to lose. And we wish you successful trading. Join our Telegram group. Join our Facebook groups. The links are there. And we shall see you on the winning side of Forex.